Okay. I got a bit of a break there. To the next portion. I break these into parts, as you know. At the start of this series, I was contemplating on doing it only as session playthrough instead of parts, but I figured that the part process would be a lot better handled. Also allow me to be a bit of a editing prowess and whatnot, because editing is I would say it's not. I say editing is not hard. It's just time consuming. Because that means your PC can't do anything for a good long while, for the most part. Let's see, the tower should be up here. Come on, Cuckoo, we're going up the hillside. But I'll tell you now, ever since I started doing YouTube and the Twitch and everything to break my videos up and everything, I have learned a lot to basically how to edit and whatnot. Editing has been quite an eventful process, not gonna lie. But I think it gives me like another skill set. Because I initially went into to drafting and whatnot for college, not video editing, and well, stretch myself here. I needed that, but it was just after I got into to recording myself many years ago. It's like I can't stop myself editing. I like editing videos. I just think it's a nice, cool little skill set I can do on top of my own skill set that I actually had to pay money for college. I think it works quite well. Editing is, oddly enough, well, my PC is powerful enough to edit videos while unable to do other things like, you know, playing another game and whatnot. But for some reason, I would say that editing can really be as a full-on taxing of your PC and whatnot. You gotta have a good PC to edit fast. I think normally my videos, when I edit these things up, they take about, I would say, about 30 minutes per episode to edit up. Well, 30 minutes to render the initial raw file. But then it's but then after that though, getting the videos back into 30-minute parts usually take me about, say, about half that time, just to make to actually get stuff. So I think it's, and again, I think editing is good. It's a good skill to have. I think anyway. It just gets you noticed. Ooh, a diamond, sweet. That's money for us. I want all the money. We're gonna need it if we're gonna meet up with that great fairy out in the distance. Normally, we can't get to that great fairy until the divine beast is cleared. Hey, buddy! How about be shocking with your friends here? You need to be shocked to death. Choo-choo, need to die. Thank you. Oh, we got pebbles here. Wow. Ow! Ow! Ugh! I don't like you on that one. I'm gonna grab my sword. Then I'm gonna grab you and make you fall on your head and then die. Take care of the electrical person in the distance. Hey, you! Yeah! Ow! Ha! I'm bigger than you all. You may chuck me, you might punch me, and I can lift you up and chuck you like that. Mmm! Satisfying. It's almost basically taking out those towels one at a time. It's like, yeah! I took you out. Okay, the tower's up there, but we've run out of Rivali's Gale, so we're going to have to do this the long way, won't we? Alright, I'm fair with that. I'm game for that. No worries there. Let's get up this tower. This tower isn't too hard to get up to, though. It is surrounded by a bog of mud, just like any other tower. Well, this one's like the other towers that's, you know, consumed by ground or terrain that you need to get over. Luckily, you can get up here by many of different things. But I think the main focus this one wants you to do is actually knock these pillars over. As soon as you get those pillars knocked over, you can climb up on the tower with ease. And they give you a plethora of boxes to use. Even boxes underneath the ground. It's like, why are they even here? I think they put these here for so you can walk on the mud, but I think the mud's too deep for that. But we need to get... I think also we need to get closer with our Cryonis here. Get, like, maybe right here. And now, we can get one of these metallic objects. Right here, and push these guys down. Just like that. Let's see if I can get over here without falling into the mud. There we go. This boggy mud. I wonder if this is the malice mixing with the ground that actually makes the bog. I guess it would make some sense in that regard. We're already halfway up this tower, so we don't need to... Link, that's not where I want you to go. Again, I'm still baffled by the idea that, you know, that this is, that climbing this land is... These, little things here, I guess, are slippery to the touch that Link has to put all of his effort into grasping this place. I guess that makes sense in that regard. But oddly enough, though, this tower also has a Zelda 1 reference tied to it. Yeah, this place, again, all of Breath of the Wild has got references to previous Zelda games. And this one is no different. We're on top of what we consider to be Spectacle Rock. The place where Ganon had his first dungeon waiting for Link ever in the series. And we're only down to one tower left after this. So I think that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. It just gives a sense of progression that we have been everywhere. And this is going, again, this series has been going a little bit longer than I ever thought. Because I remember in the original run, I did, like, I think it was a 3-hour run for every session except for the first one. And it only ended up me doing 18 sessions. But now we're going longer. But regional map is extracted. We have the Gerudo Desert to unravel now. Indeed. Alright, where are we going first? Well, there's a maze, and there's a shrine down here and over here. So I think it's best to go down the Ridgelands this way and see if we can get into this maze. And then we can go up here for this little ice regions over here. I think that works wonders. So let's make a marker, because there's a shrine right here, or a test of strength, or something that matter right there. So let's head that way. The red marker's that way. Going to have to deal with some guardians in the region. Also, it's cool that well, not really cool, but there's actually another snowy region right here. It's weird to see, like, a really hot place, like this desert right here, and you can tell how low the desert is comparable to this place. And I'm like, yeah, the desert is like below sea level at this point. Like, that's kind of... Oh yeah, I can bring Cuckoo up here. Cuckoo! Oh, I can't. Oh, curses. Alright, we're going to have to take this long route. Walk on foot. But we're pretty little high up though. Oh, this is inconspicuous. It's just a rock here. Just a random place in rock in the middle of nowhere that's not marked by anything. Odd. Alright, let's, not much we can do here other than just traveling the top of the plateaus. Just, these are only small plateaus, not the great one that was at the start of the game, no. But, not too bad this way. Oh, yes, there's a guardian right there. It may look dead, but it is not dead. Not dead in the slightest. The one with the legs really toes away. And in fact, even if you look up and say, oh, there's guardians in this region, how can you tell they're alive or not? You can tell by basically if a stasis calls them out on it. Let's see. If I stasis that, yep, it woke him up. That woke him up. Yep, see? Woke him up. Now, I guess this has more solid footing. Yeah, this thing is... Oh, man, that guy's getting around. Oh, let's switch to a one-handed weapon for this. I don't think the Master Sword glows from near these guys yet. Hey, Guardian. Why are you walking around like you're nervous or something? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Also, I can't lock on to him. I think it's a glitch. If you stasis it... Yeah, oh, goodness. I have lost my shield. I can't lock onto him. Ow. Okay, it's A. Wow, I'm having trouble with this. Ow. Alright. Can I stasis him again? Yes, I can. Oh, boy. Also, while I'm healing, emergency provisions. Yeah. Oh! Okay. Oh, that is new to me. Well, that's another spot I have found that does this. What just happened is that for some reason, if you stasis a guardian, a one that can walk around and whatnot, if you stasis it before it becomes active on you, for whatever reason, you can't stasis, you can't lock onto it with your L targeting. But after you start to flip it and do damage to it, it will, inevitably will flip itself over and basically fall to the ground. I don't know why it does it, but normally I've only saw it at in Hyrule Castletown's ruins. But I also managed to do it. I think I posted it to Twitter. Twitter and my Discord. That of a playthrough I was doing for test running, and I actually managed to do it on the southeastern or the South Beach area where there's another live guardian afoot. And now I've done it here. Well, that is news to me. Oh, you are actually a live one. I need to get a sword out. Booyah! Now I don't think that glitch affects the decayed guardians. But, you know, what? But that's fine. We'll just take all these ruined stuff and get some good stuff out of it. Ancient screws and whatnot. Top this bad boy right there. Get some, ooh, a sapphire. That's great. Oh, Revali's Gale is now ready. But we're going into a cold region, so we're going to have to put our cold gear back on. As much as we saw this entire cold gear for the entirety of last session, we're going to have to do it here. And again, for getting to this shrine, I'm going to edit out the process of doing it because, again, it's tedious to watch, as it were, because you have to collect a snowball and have it held up where its shadow is going to represent itself above the platform that it needs to activate on before the shrine will activate. You! Yeah, you can't jump away, can you? You ice guys, go warm up down there. I wish I had the snow boots right now. I really wish I did. Because this is getting a tad tedious walking in the snow and it can't go very fast. No. Thank you. Go flying. Don't need you. And there's this really weird monument right here on top of this mountain. Or this plateau. And I really have no idea what the significance to it. Because the shrine doesn't open up there. It opens up somewhere around here. But we have to get over there. I don't know if I have to. I think I'm too late for the shadow to hit it. But we'll see if I'm right or not. If not, I'm going to have to warp to it. And get some stuff done by time warping around. Alright, let's see. This is so tedious to walk in snow. Snow is so difficult to get through. Come on. Come on. Eh. 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 This snow shouldn't be that deep. It really shouldn't be. Link should be able to walk through this no problem. Now, if it was an effect called deep snow, I could understand that. Yes. But this is not deep snow. This feels like, not very deep at all. Ooh, that's a journal here. What we got here? Read the mountain peak log. Sure. This is a log my findings concerning the shrine that sleeps on a snowy Gerudo Peak. Discovery Day. Log 1. I come to this snowy mountain intending to find an ancient shrine that was written about in an old text. The shrine slumbers near the pedestal on a snowy Gerudo Peak. I believe I've arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the passage. Discovery Log Day 7. Wow. It has been 7 days since I arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the ancient text. Unfortunately, I'm eating through my food provisions more quickly than I anticipated. On a brighter note, I found an explanation in the source text that might be the key to this riddle. When the snowy mountain pedestal glows, I cast a cold shadow on its core. I notice a faint glow when the pedestal is a short time each day. But how do you cast a cold shadow on its core? It seems that calls for further research here. Discovery Log Day, I've lost count. I can feel I'm an hair's breadth away from unlocking the secrets hidden within the pedestal. I'm certain that casting and cold refer to using a specific type of shadow. I have run out of food entirely, and I doubt now I'll ever find the tools to do the job, whatever that might be. So, we see this snow here, and we see this shrine. I think it's still glowing. So we can get up here with this snowball. And the shadow is beyond me. Okay. If that's the case, it's time for a little fire reaction and get ourselves warmed up and cozy for the afternoon heat. If I don't burn myself, go to noon. At noon, I think that's where the sun will be at its best. Oh, I gotta get off my fire sword. Yes. Let's see here. Is it not casting a shadow? Is the ball not casting a shadow now? Yeah, I think it would. But I think you have to be is at 3 o'clock. I want to say yes. No, it is casting a shadow. Because this thing lights up after the fact, and it will... This is kind of a little bit of an irritating, isn't it? Of how this shadow is just going to stand here. I wish there was a way it could pass the time a little bit faster than normal, but... Let's, because you can see the shadow changing, which I'm sure it should do now. Because this should be... Because this is where you're supposed to cast your cold shadow at. Unless it's not far enough. I can't put the ball... Oh, let's hope this... Let's move in... Let's get in our snowball here. It's a little bit bigger. Like this. Post it right here. There we go. Yep, that's it. Alright, well, this is what we have to do. We have to wait until that snowball shot right there, hitting that pedestal. So I'll be a bit of a cut right here. And so, with a little bit of time left after that waiting of forever, this shadow, the snowball you're carrying on you, has to hit that snowball. As soon as I think it's about 3 or 4 o'clock, about 4 o'clock now, the pedestal should light up. Like clockwork. And now you gotta wait for this shadow, this cold shadow, to hit this very center of the pedestal. So you gotta be in the right position. I think it's very lenient in its understanding of where this ball needs to go. As long as you don't fall off the pillar, you should be fine. You just gotta cast a cold shoulder onto this. A little tedious. The cold shoulder. The shadow's about to hit it. Sometimes you could get here when it's actually stormy, and that could cause a problem in your timing for this, but luckily it's not the case. I want to say I'm in the perfect spot for it. There we go. That's what you gotta do. Sometimes the position of that can be finicky. I've had it times where it does go over the core and doesn't trigger. But in this case, it did. So, I'm happy for it. And a shrine appears out of the ground for us. Huzzah! Chuck this drop down there. Secret of the Snowy Peaks is done. What a waiting game. I wonder, what is this shrine going to give us now? Because this is going to be interesting. I don't remember this shrine at all. But let's have a ball, shall we? Alright, let's go. Into the shrine we go. Let's see what we get here. What we got here? Oh, it's a blessing shrine. Okay. Well, I will gladly take a blessing shrine over that. Because I think the major challenge is actually just waiting game and get rewarded immediately after. That is fine by me. Suma Shaman's blessing. And we get a scimitar. Nice. Gimme spirit orb. Gimme a let's go. Shall we? Spirit orb. Number 9.